everybody. This summer we've started a new series called Spies of the Bible. Last week we talked about 12 spies and how we need to learn to focus on God and not our problems. Another bit of spy information is that spies use ordinary objects to send secret messages. A shirt that's buttoned the wrong way, a simple hand signal, or even a scarlet ribbon hanging out a window can be a message from one spy to another. These signals are used to communicate many different messages. In the case of Rahab, it meant one thing: I'm on your side. Please save me.
After years of slavery, hardship, and wandering, it was finally time for Israel to take possession of the promised land of Canaan. God raised Joshua to lead the effort. He said to Joshua, "Keep your heart and mind on me, and you will be successful and inherit the land." Joshua took strength in God's words and set about to prepare for battle against the enemy. One of his first obstacles was the city of Jericho, which belonged to a fearsome and corrupt people. Joshua sent 2 men on a secret mission to spy on them. On their way through the city, the spies met a local woman named Rahab and asked her for lodging. She was an immoral and careless woman who attracted a steady stream of people sharing in her lifestyle. The spies could easily hide in the constant activity. Rahab soon found out the men were from Israel, and stories came to her mind about the powerful things God had done to preserve them as a nation. She feared Israel, and she feared their God. She pleaded with the spies, "If you spare my life and the lives of my family, I will hide you and protect you." When Rahab heard the king's soldiers coming for the spies, she rushed them to the roof of her house. The spies lay quietly under stalks of flax, listening to the clamoring of soldiers as they approached. The soldiers interrogated Rahab, demanding, "Where are the 2 spies?" Although very much afraid, she calmly responded, "The men did, in fact, come to me, but just before you closed the gate, they left the city, and I don't know where they went. Hurry, run after them before they get away." Believing Rahab that the spies had already left, the soldiers quickly chased after them. Because of Rahab, the spies were delivered from the hands of their enemies. They thanked her for her courageous actions and swore to uphold their promise that they would spare her life and the lives of her family when the armies came back to destroy Jericho. In gratefulness, Rahab threw a rope from the window, a scarlet cord, and let the spies down safely to escape into the hills. As they descended the rope, the spies commanded Rahab, "When we come back to take the land, tie the same scarlet cord to your window and gather your entire family into your home, and you will be safe from harm." With complete faith in their words, she replied, "I will do exactly what you said." Joshua led the Israelites over the river Jordan into the land of Canaan, where he carefully followed God's battle plan, and the walls came tumbling down. Joshua and his men stormed the city and destroyed every living soul in it except for Rahab and her family, because she believed God and did exactly what she was commanded. For Rahab, it was the beginning of a brand new relationship with God and His people. For years to come, she would be recognized as a great heroine of faith. She also became a great ancestor of the great King David and a part of the family line in the greatest ruler of all, the King of Kings, Jesus the Messiah.
The city of Jericho was fortified by a giant wall. The people didn't fear God or the Israelites because they believed their wall was stronger than Israel's God. Rahab, she feared God, and she knew there was no stopping the Israelites. Instead of going with the flow, she hid the Israelites' spies because she chose to do the right thing. The spies gave her a signal, the scarlet cord, to put out her window to use so that her family would be spared. It's not always easy to choose to do good rather than bad, but when we remember God is in control, we will make the right choice. God will give us courage like Rahab so we can do the right thing. Remember this week, choose to do good even when no one else chooses to do so. See you next week.